A slippery herb used for cats with kidney failure, coughing dogs. Find what it is, how it can help your cats and dogs in this video. Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you've yet to do so, click there to subscribe, hit the bell to sign up for notifications, and then when you click the link directly in the box below, I can give you a copy of my free book. So what is the mysterious powder I'm talking about, the mysterious plant? It is this, called slippery elm. It's from the inner bark of the slippery elm tree. It's a tree native to North America, found throughout the eastern United States, even southern Canada, southern Ontario. It's been used for hundreds, or like thousands of years, and it's got pretty impressive medicinal properties. Not only that, also being really safe for our dogs and cats. So here's how it can help your pets. In using slippery elm with your dogs and cats, ideally you're getting the fine inner ground powder, which is here, because then you can formulate it the way you'd like to. It may be more difficult for some of you guys to get that. You don't have access to a natural health store that's going to have this in bulk. Then you may need to be going with the capsules. But the fine slippery elm bark powder is ideal. So the slippery elm works because when it's mixed in with water, it forms this almost like sticky, almost slimy or mucilage. And that's how it works, by coating, say, the stomach, the intestinal tract, also by coating the throat, soothing these really inflamed, irritated stomach, intestinal tract. In the case of a cat that has some really serious GI upset secondary to kidney disease, or a coughing dog. I take a teaspoon of this powder, mix it in with a bit of water. I got a teaspoon of slippery elm. It's also been used not just for coughing, not just for, gastrointestinal issues, used for inflammatory bowel disease, used topically for wounds, for cuts. It's got some also pretty impressive antioxidant properties. Okay, and let's just see if this forms this funky sticky layer. You can see as I'm mixing it up, it forms that really thick kind of brownish paste. And when I touch it, it's definitely pasty and slimy. Here's my sort of slimy, brown, pasty, slippery elm concoction. Just want to do a little test taste so I know what I'm feeding Murray and Tula. It tastes more kind of a slimy pablum thing. There isn't actually a lot of taste to it. It's alright, but you can almost feel on my fingers, it's actually really kind of slimy and slidey. That's the mucilage. That's how it's working. Wow. If your cat has kidney failure, often these cats with kidney failure, they start to feel nauseous. As kidney failure progresses, you get increases in urea creatinine. They feel sick. They sort of go off eating. They can get secondary ulcers as a result of the kidneys failing. Irritated stomach, irritated intestinal tract. One of the often things I've discussed treating these cats with is famotidine, the brand name Pepcid. It's fairly safe over-the-counter antacid. But another option that many of the cat owners are using that have cats with CKD, chronic kidney disease, is this slippery elm. The typical cat dose is about 1/8 to 1/4 of a teaspoon per 10 pounds of body weight daily. I think Murray will be up there with 1/4 of a teaspoon. He's on the larger size. First, you can try to just mix it directly into your cat's food. Will Murray eat it? Well, knowing Murray, he quite likely will, but he's not super crazy about the video. Okay. There, Murray. Okay. Well, that's easy. Say you have a coughing dog, or even a coughing cat, even a coughing person, and you're like, some of the stuff I've tried hasn't really worked. The honey, the lemon. Another option would be slippery elm once again. 1 tablespoon of slippery elm. Ta-da. 1 tablespoon. Equivalent amounts of honey. About 1 tablespoon of honey. Okay. Mix that in. 1 cup of water. Okay, this is pretty hot, so I'm adding 3/4 a cup of hot water, 1/4 cup of some cold water. Here's that dark looking sludgy Slippery Elm Cough recipe. Let's just try this on Tula. Not sure how well this is gonna work, but we'll see. It's sweetened with honey. It still is really thick. This like thick, almost jelly-like substance, so I'm not sure if this is gonna work. But you like it. Oh. What do you think of that, Slippery Elm? Do you wanna have some of that? So about a teaspoon per 10 pounds of body weight of the honey Slippery Elm water concoction. Tula's licking up her teaspoon. So this would be a really good option. Say she's been coughing. I can't get her to stop coughing. One good option to try is this. Say you've got some GI issues going on, maybe inflammatory bowel disease, Slippery Elm, and you like it with the honey. So that is nice to see. Okay. One big caveat is that because it forms that really thick, almost like mucousy layer, it can block absorption of other medication. So for instance, if you've got a cat with kidney disease, they're also on Pepcid, you want to make sure that you're giving it a 2-hour window. So you would give, say, the Slippery Elm, then 2 hours later give the Pepcid. So then you're not going to block absorption of those other drugs. Really excited about this new herb, some of its potential uses, especially with our cats that have kidney disease. We have so few alternative options and just so few options with them, period. And Murray liked it, easy to give. So I said relatively small amounts. Ideally you're getting that fine ground inner powder, an 1/8 of a teaspoon per 10 pounds of body weight. All right, Murray, you're all done, kitty cat. Hey. Thanks so much for watching this edition of Veterinary Secrets on this new slippery herb and how it can help your cats and dogs. If you've yet to do so, click up there to subscribe, hit the bell to sign up for notifications, and then when you click the link directly in the box below, I can send you a copy of my free book.